So I thought I would just show you my office today. This is the view outside my office window. It's not always like this, but every now and again it is. It's my office chair, and I'm just trying to catch up with a heap of work, because one of the hardest things about being on the road is working and finding the time to work and connecting with people overseas because of the time differences, and just managing projects while you're on holiday. Well, not on holiday, but while you're on the other side of the world. And it's very, you know, it's quite tricky, basically, and trying to build this business, TaawkTV, has been a big struggle. But hopefully by documenting it, we're helping other people to sort of see the difficulties and how you can overcome the challenges. And who knows, it might actually be a success. We have no idea at the moment. At the moment, we're not making any money at all. We're just plugging money into it, and it seems to be engulfing it at a rate of knots. So there's quite a lot of pressure on us to get this job done, and at times the stress can be quite overwhelming. So we're really trying to get focus on it now. You know, it's not all beautiful offices and amazing locations to get your work done. It is hard graft and very a lot of pressure and quite stressful, even though you're in sort of paradise. The kind of work's pressures and stresses are still very similar to what you would have at home. So the only difference, I guess, is that you can then go out and go to the beach for the afternoon, or you get those kind of pockets of adventure and pockets of life that are just fantastic, and kind of make you, so that home life balance, I guess, is much stronger here. So yeah, it's hard, but we're doing it. Hopefully it will be a success story that people can follow and create their own success stories, change their lives, change the way they see what life has to be and what society tells you has to be your life. You know, you could have a dream, have a thought, and this could be your office, you know, in 6 months' time, 2 months' time, 3 months' time. So, you know, have a dream. The two Audrey Hepburns, Ruby and Allegra.
We decided to swap. No, I will be your leg.
Oh yeah.
I've got my name. I'm the most awesome person. Two girls.
Put Olivia doing Paul's hair.
Should I tell you my hair's too long?
It is too long. You're turning into a hippie. Paul's not feeling very well today, so we're just abusing him because he doesn't have any energy to do anything about it. So walking through Kuta. Hi! That's the village and the village school. It's nice that we're in a touristy place in Lombok, but there's still very much... Hello! There's still very much a... Hello! Hi! There's still very much a village there, which hasn't gone. Building new roads along the beachfront, so I'm assuming that in a couple of years' time this will be a very different place. But at the moment it's still very, very non-built up. It's got a few places, and I think the high street's a bit like Siem Reap, we thought. So once again we have no idea where we're going, and we're just venturing out. So we're crossing this field and we're hoping that it's going to lead us to the waterfront. So we're still on the search for somewhere to eat. There's so much going on, there's so much here. So here we are having lunch in Kuta. We're all a bit under the weather actually. We've got, I think I'm getting an ear infection, and Paul's been quite sick as well. So we're quite tired. In a couple of days' time we're going to be going to China. So we're looking forward to that and a change of pace. It'll be very cold. It'll be a whole new experience. It's going to be winter there, and so it'll be very, very cold. So we're going to have to rug up. We're thinking of going to a second-hand shop and buying all our gear. But we're quite enjoying our last few days in paradise in Kuta. One thing I really like about it is that a lot of the businesses appear to be owned by local people, so it doesn't have that kind of full-on, I guess, Americanized, Australianized, westernized resorts everywhere. Still very Siem Reap-y, and it might appear a little bit run down, but actually everything is, most of the businesses are owned by locals, which is really good. So the money's going back to the community and not into the pockets of Australians abroad, or in some cases Portuguese and, you know, Europeans and Americans. So it's good to support the local culture.
You're very good at this. I'm first tourist, but my bracelets and I sell these.
How do you work every day? Every day. Is it hard work? You like it?
I like playing with my friends.
You like playing with your friends?
And the beach.
Yeah. Do you do surfing?
Beginner. Back to business now.
Business now, I see. Well,
This is Anna.
has some pocket money. How much?
She's 12 years old and trying to sell us a bracelet. She knows that London is the capital of England.
Is there a
She finishes school at 12 o'clock and sells bracelets in the afternoon. She knows some business skills. She knows how to do the patter. A bit of chat, but then back to business, she says.
50, 40.
So this is Anna.
Meet in the middle.
Anna is one of the quite an amazing businesswoman, I think. In the future, I think she's going to own the whole of Kuta.
But I think one day if I have some restaurant
Yeah,
and I'm getting older,
yeah. She should run it. She's a businesswoman.
I will let her manage my place.
Absolutely. Did you do it? Did you finish? Ah.
Well, there you go.
Hold on, Anna, come here. Can I have a photo with you and the girls? So this is the future leader of Indonesia, I think. So Anna taught the girls to negotiate. Thank you. Thanks, Anna. So that was quite a nice experience. That little girl Anna, she approached us while we were having lunch, and we really were drawn to her and her negotiation skills and her drive and her strength. And yeah, so she sort of, she had a real energy, and I think I hope actually that she does very, very well. Anyway, there was one point which was quite funny where we said to the twins, right, you can have this money and you can spend it how you want, okay? So if you want to buy a bracelet, then you choose. But we tell them, find out where the money's going, talk to the person that's selling it to you, find out about them, find out about the situation, and then, you know, also negotiate. So Anna said, you know, how much for 2 bracelets, and the twins said this, and no, Anna said 50,000, and then the twins went, yeah, okay, that sounds good to me, and she laughed. And she laughed because the twins hadn't negotiated, and so, you know, we just said, come on twins, negotiate, and she started to teach them how to negotiate. You know, you say 40, I say this, and in the end I think they came up with a good deal. But it was just a really nice little interaction for them, and I think a way of helping them sort of educate about people here and what to be aware of and how to talk to people in situations, because although it can be frustrating, people selling to you, I think if you engage them and talk to them about the situation and actually ask them questions about your fears, about where's the money going and things like that, and just be honest, it's a very different situation for both of you. So anyway, don't know if that's even interesting, but it was quite an interesting moment for us. So we're still walking. Everyone's a little bit grumpy.
Thanks for watching. I hope you liked our video. And don't forget to click on like below. Subscribe to the TaawkTV channel today.